What is up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to Primetime Patriots. The gang's all here. Kaylee, I don't know if you know you're muted. Or maybe you did it on purpose. I don't know.
Thanks for telling me, because I would start talking and everybody would be like, Kaylee's muted. So thanks, man.
Guys, thanks. Ooh, my screen just went away. Adobe popping up. I don't need the update right now. I'm doing other things.
Listen, Adobe.
Right. So, guys, if you're just tuning in, drop where you're from. We have a very special guest that we're going to be welcoming on the show pretty soon, here shortly. Make sure you guys are sharing this out, hitting the like and heart button for us so it helps us break the fascist book algorithm. You know how they do us every single day. I'm going to pull up some of these here. Someone said, Suni made it home in time. You know they're watching you.
Suni, listen, I thought that car in front of you wasn't going to move. I was like, she's going to have to get out and walk to her house right now.
No, they were taking forever, man.
They were taking forever.
What's up, guys? Okay, they're popping.
Hey, everybody.
So, guys, before further ado, we have a special guest that we're going to bring on, do a quick little interview, dive deep of why she's running for Congress. And then we're going to be hang tight after that. We're going to be giving you guys the latest breaking news that's going on around the country. But before further ado, we're going to introduce Mayra Flores. She is going to be running for the congressional 34th district in Texas. So welcome. Hi, how are you?
Hi, everyone. Hi, how are y'all? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Welcome to Primetime Patriots. Quickly, if you don't know who we are, we are three people that live in our basement in our mom and dad's house, and we just decided that we started a podcast.
No, that ain't true.
No. But three groups
She's
of
like,
friends.
what have I gotten myself into right now?
So we're three friends that have met all on social media, kind of connected. Suni's in Japan, and both of us are in Ohio, and we just kind of created this movement, started back in probably November, and have grown a few fellow patriots that are all around the world. So we're very glad to have you here. But first and foremost, why the heck are you running?
I know that's probably the most common question I get every single day, but I love this country. It's given me so many opportunities. I was born in Mexico, and I was very blessed to come here to the United States. And at 6 years old, I was 6 years old when I came here to the United States. I'm blessed that my father brought his family through the proper channels. And that is the reason why I advocate for legal immigration, because my father did it the right way. And I also want every child to experience coming to the United States the way I experienced it. I have but good memories. So I want that for every child that comes here to this country. And at a very early age, I started working along with my parents in the cotton fields. So at that age, I learned to work hard for everything that I wanted. And my mother said, well, if you don't want to do this for the rest of your life, then you have to continue school. You have to get an education. This is all we can offer you. We brought you here to the United States. This is the greatest country where if you work hard, you can accomplish anything you want. So I was very fortunate. And so I continued my education, became a respiratory care practitioner, and also got a degree in management as well. So I'm very proud of what I've been able to accomplish in this country, coming from Mexico. So it's really an American dream for me. I want that for everyone here in South Texas, especially here where I grew up. And I decided to run because I see that being taken away from the future of my children and all our children. So I want to make sure that they all also accomplish the American dream as well. So that's the reason why I decided to run.
That's awesome. So it probably strikes a chord right now that you're seeing all this influx of illegal immigration coming to this country, something that your dad, fought hard for to come here legally. So what do you think about all of that that's going on? Of course, you live in Texas, so you get to see a little bit different dynamic than what we do here in Ohio and a lot of our viewers from around the country. But what are you seeing? Are you seeing any effects in your communities yet? Like, how is it panning out down there?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, we've already surpassed the entire 2020 fiscal year in apprehensions. So it's a real crisis, and I call it a human crisis. We've had 50,000 children coming in through our borders since January, 50,000, and without their parents. So it's a like I said, this is a human crisis. These children through this journey have been abused, have been raped, and these are facts. And I don't want any child to experience that. Like I said, I want every child to experience coming to this country the way I did it, the way I experienced it. I have beautiful memories coming into this country, and I want that for every child, not have this horrible experience. And that is the reason why we must reunite these children with their real families back home to send a strong message. Because also, we don't know if the people that are saying are their parents back in New York, because these children, like I said, are coming by themselves with a phone number in their pocket. We call them and they say, yes, I'm their mom, I'm their dad, but are we 100% that these are their family members, that this is their mother, that this is their father? And we're not intentionally giving them to child traffickers, but we are. I'm 100% sure that it's happening. To say that it's not happening, it's a complete lie. It is happening. So that is the reason why I believe that we need to send them back, to send a strong message, not to send your child alone through this horrible journey where this child is going to get abused and raped. Nothing for me makes it okay. Right. If an American citizen here leaves their child, unattended, they'll get arrested. How is it okay for you to do that to your child?
It's not okay. And so
no, it's heartbreaking.
As a a fellow American in Ohio, like, we don't see the firsthand ramifications. Like, we haven't had the effects yet. Like, I'm sure there are illegal immigrants that have made their way here, of course. But my question is, how do we protect our border? How do we ensure that these kids are not going to come here unattended? What's the answer? Because, like you said, we want everyone to experience the American dream. That's why we love this country. We want everyone to feel what we feel and our love for this country. Yes. But how do we get this administration to understand that? How do we get them to understand that this is how we move forward, not what we're currently doing? Because right now it's just leaving kids unattended, and it's leaving people homeless, and then it's just making a more awful situation for already hurting Americans that have just went through a pandemic. Absolutely. So, like, it doesn't really make sense to me.
It doesn't. And the president hasn't been here in South Texas to see himself the border crisis he's created. Kamala Harris is also not here. If I'm not mistaken, she's going to Guatemala next month. But you haven't come here to South Texas? You're gonna go to Guatemala? It makes no sense. And that's the reason why I don't think anything's going to change anytime soon, because they're not here to see what their policies are creating. And until they come here and see it with themselves, I'm hoping, that they would reverse some of the policies, but they're not here. And I honestly, it doesn't surprise me that they're not here. And I don't see anything changing. And the only way we can send a strong message that what they're doing is wrong is in the midterms in 22.
Right. So I know that people are coming here because obviously where they're from is awful conditions. You don't have a great life. They're seeking a better life. I get why they're coming here, but there are also people who are traffickers, that are cartel, that are members, that are potential terrorists, that are threatening American lives. And so my question to you, because I'm sure you've interacted with people who have come here illegally, I've seen people within your communities. Do you feel like the people coming over here are supportive of this administration, or do you think that they come over here? Because I feel like a lot of people think that immigrants are coming over here with liberal ideologies. In reality, people from the Central and South America have a lot of conservative values. So my question to you is, do you see them coming over here with bringing liberal ideologies to support this current president and administration, or do you see them kind of like not taking a side?
Well, I'm pretty sure that they're happy because of the policies being implemented that benefits them coming into the country. So I do see them, favoring the current administration because of that. But they're conservative by nature. That's true. Here in South Texas, the people here, the American people here in South Texas, a lot of them vote Democrat, but they're conservative by nature. So we've been working very hard the past 4 years, educating them that the Republican Party aligns with their conservative values. And that's the reason why we saw the impact in 2020, where in my district that I'm running, we saw President Trump from 2016 to 2020, he had an 83% increase. So his support grew drastically, 83%. That's huge.
Do you
That
think
sent a strong message to the Democrat Party.
Do you think that you guys will see an even larger shift, kind of like what they saw in Miami-Dade County in Florida? Do you think we're going to see that much of a shift in the primaries coming up in 2022?
Absolutely, but it has to do with the candidate. It really does. It's all about in my opinion, it's all about the candidate. That's why it's so important that we use the strongest Republican, pro-America first, pro-God, pro-life, pro-family, pro-border security, that actually will go out there to the communities and get out of the comfort zone. And what I mean by that is that you're not only going to block walk the areas where are Republican voters. No, you're going to go and block walk also the blue areas. And if people, would invest in these areas, they would realize, especially, like I said, my community, and I can only speak for my district. And I can tell you that the areas where they're blue, if we knock their door and explain to them our platform, they will vote for you. I've received so many people telling me I voted Democrat all my life, but I will be voting for you in 2022. That's because I took the time to knock their door.
The grassroots campaigns, speaking to the voters within your district is super, super important.
Oh yeah.
So
Absolutely.
guys, anybody of our followers out there, that if you tune in now, or if you guys are rewatching this later, if you guys want a way to get involved, right here is your answer. She's straight up telling you, door knocking, get involved, contact her.
Phone banking as well.
Yeah. So guys, there's ways that you can get involved. If you believe in this country, you don't have to go and just campaign for, say Donald Trump. You can go and campaign for local congressional districts. You can go campaign for Mayra Flores, who is leading pro-American. She's a pro-American immigrant who wants to make better change within her community. How much better can that be? How great of a story is that she came here, realizes the American dream, and wants that just as much as for everyone else, but she wants to do it the right way. Because right now we're doing everything the wrong way. I understand what they're trying to do, but it's not the right way to do it. Like, we want people to come here. We want people to come and experience this life. We want that.
Yeah,
we are a country built on immigration. It's not that people always say, oh, you must hate immigrants. No, I love immigrants. I love people. I'm only third generation American. Like, my families came over on Ellis Island. My grandfather, he came over. Like, it's baffling to me, because that narrative, it just doesn't stick. If once you wake up and realize, it doesn't stick, because no one here is for, not for immigration.
Yeah, they're out of touch with reality. A lot of people don't understand that illegal immigration funds criminal organizations that are terrorizing my family back home in Mexico. I have family living in Mexico that are being terrorized by these criminal organizations. So when you support illegal immigration, that's what's happening. Our borders are not the way it used to be back in the 80s. Now, for you to cross, you have to pay. And if you don't pay, they'll kill you. That's a fact. That's a reality. It's unfortunate. But the cartel has taken over the southern border. So whenever you're supporting this, illegal immigration, that's what you're also supporting. And it's not helping this country, but it's also not helping Mexico. If you love Mexico, because that's where your roots are, that's where your parents are, then you should understand that it's destroying that country as well.
Right. So I'm going to take some questions. So Barbara just asked, let's talk about Governor Abbott and his new heartbeat bill. Are you in agreement with it?
Yes, of course. I'm pro-life all the way. All the way.
Awesome.
I think life is precious. Life is
you,
precious. We're nothing without life. And and I even the Hispanic community here, we had a March for Life, and it was thousands of people here in South Texas marching for life. And what we did was telling them that their vote also had to be pro-life. And a lot of them didn't know that when they were voting Democrat, they were voting supporting abortion. A lot of them had no idea. So that we work on educating our community because we want them to know exactly what they're voting for.
Right. Transparency.
That's what I want. Yes, transparency. You know, if you support abortion, by all means, you vote Democrat. But if you're pro-life, you should be voting Republican. And the majority here in South Texas are pro-life and had no idea that whenever they were voting Democrat, they were supporting abortions. But no, I'm pro-life all the way. I tell the people here, if we're proud of our community, of our culture, you know, of our people, then we must defend the life of our community.
That's awesome. Guys, we're going to take some questions from you guys. So in the comments, if you guys have any questions for her, please drop them now. If you guys, I'm telling you, if you are in Texas and you want to find a way to make a difference, connect with congressional candidates like her, literally like her, and help her. Knock on doors, call for her. You don't have to go to her. You can literally say, hey, how can I help? I want to make some calls. Call.
And it doesn't matter if you're out from outside District 34. A lot of people say, like, I don't live in your district. You know what? That's okay, because we can do phone banking. And even though you don't live in my district, what's happening here, it's going to impact us all. So if we flip the house in 22, that's going to be benefit for all of us, for the entire country, not just for my district.
Is it currently a Democrat-held position?
Yes, and guess what? He announced with 30 days of my announcement, he announced that he's not running for re-election. So now it's open seat. So it gives us even a better opportunity. And the reason why he announced he was not running for re-election is because he's never had to work for his seat. Never. So now he was going to have to work for it, because I was going to make him literally work for it. No, that's exactly what happened. Within 30 days of my announcement, I mean, I can't make this up. He's like, I'm done. So
I have a question right here from Justice Roberts. She said, or I don't know, that's kind of hard. Are you pro Second Amendment and free speech?
Absolutely. I support the Constitution 100%. And yes, I'm a big pro Second Amendment. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see plenty of posts where I'm out there.
Right. Vivian asked, are you in favor of the wall?
I support, well, believe it or not, the border wall here in South Texas, especially in Cameron County, has been here prior to during the Obama's administration. So it's funny to me that a lot of people were criticizing it. And I was like, it was getting built during the Obama's administration. And I remember Philemon Vela going crazy when Trump mentioned the wall. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's been in our district since the Obama administration.
It's all about the media.
What are you talking about? And yeah, he went crazy attacking President Trump for wanting to build a wall when in his district there was a wall that was already built during the Trump administration. So I support it, but I think that the reason why I think it's important is because our Border Patrol agents are telling us that it helps them. And they're the experts. They're the ones out there risking their lives. So if they're telling us that it helps, then you know what? That's the least we could do.
Hey, if we're going to listen to Dr. Fauci, we might as well listen to the ICE agents, maybe.
Exactly. So no, I support 100% because that's what our Border Patrol agents are asking.
Someone asked, are you near Midland, Texas?
No. No. I'm in South Texas, South Padre Island, way down there.
So Mayra, so for all of our supporters that want to help you that don't live in your district, and you know, when we send the Prime 10 Patriots in, they come in swarms. So I'm warning you, you're probably going to get emails. But we would love to support you. We would love to support your mission any way that we possibly can to help you out. Never hesitate to reach out to me. We have Patriots all over the country that are ready to go, are ready to, you know, make their voice heard and in any way that they can. So if we can link them up with you, we're down. So Mayra, how can they get in contact with you, and what is the easiest way? Is there like, I know there's a Facebook page.
Yes, you can message me on Facebook, but I also have a website where you can sign up. And will get back to you as well at www.mayraflorescongress.com. That's also a way, and of course, social media through Instagram, Facebook. I'm available, and it might take me maybe 24 hours a day to get back to you, but I usually do my best to get back to my messages. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to find it so I can pull it up for you.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so I found it. I'm going to share it so you guys can go to her site, so that way you guys can link up with her if you guys want to get involved. So here's her site.
And please do so. If, like I said, there's a local GOP in your area, get involved. You know, if I understand a lot of people work, and if you can only do an hour, that's okay. Imagine if 40 people could dedicate an hour a week. That's 40 hours right there.
Full-time person.
So exactly. And a lot of people think like, no, I only have a little bit of time. You know what? Every minute counts, and we value it. Especially, I've done volunteering work for 4 years, and I think it's very important for any candidate that wants to run office. My advice to them is, have you volunteered before? Because if you haven't, you should. I think it's important that you volunteer, you block walk, you help candidates, you phone banking. You know what it is behind the scenes before you run office. I feel like I'm more grateful and thoughtful with my volunteers because I've been one. So I think it's important that anyone running for office, it's important that they also volunteer in their local GOP. And it doesn't matter, what your major is. It doesn't exempt you. You should volunteer as well.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys. Get connected with her. If you can,
Thank you so much for
volunteer your
having me. I appreciate
time.
it.
Yeah, no problem. And if you need anything, like
Thank
I said, don't hesitate to reach out. We're always here. If you
you.
need any help with anything, never hesitate.
Thank you. God bless all of you. Thank you so much for
Bye,
all
Mayra.
you do. We need more voices like y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night. All right, time for the news. What, Kaylee? You're muted if you're talking. Okay.
All the good news, except not.
The news is back. Back again. Soon he's back.
Tell a friend. Oh. All right. What do we have, guys? What do we have?
I think Suni wants to lighten the mood and talk about what's her face.
Oh, Demi?
I don't think you want me to talk about Demi on here.
Okay, we'll just make the statement of what happened.
Demi Lovato decided to come out and say that, hey, I'm not male or female, non-binary. And I want to be referred to as they and them. So I just decided to go help her out with English a little bit. And I'm like, you realize those are plural pronouns. So that implies that more than one person is operating. So I think she just told on herself and on all her multiple personalities that are just lingering.
Bro.
I don't know.
They and them. Not just they. Not just them. They and them.
Can you imagine somebody announcing her? Demi Lovato, let's embrace them as they come on the stage. What?
I can't. I just
Here they
really
come.
Can't.
Them over there.
Them. I'm gonna need you to take them and go over there.
I
Hey,
can't.
you there. Hey, you there, you there.
We can't say, I don't know, bro. She said, I took a long time to think about it, and this is how I feel. I'm like, you couldn't have thought.
Question.
No, you didn't.
Did she do drugs or did they do drugs?
They and them did together.
All of them. All of them.
Wait. Question. Does they do them? Do they them puff pass to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I want the black. Oh, okay.
That's the benefit right there.
They're like,
that's the benefit.
she faces the whole thing.
Yeah. There you go. Forget the friends. We got them.
Man, that has
You
to be like
got a friend in them. You got a friend in them.
Yeah, me is not inclusive, so you gotta just get out of here with that. Hey, did you guys see this one about okay, so before strikes on buildings in Gaza, the Israel Defense Forces called the residents of those buildings to give them a chance to evacuate so that nobody got hurt, right? And then a new video shows that the IDF is pleading with a Gaza man on the other end of the line to evacuate the targeted building, saying he had a responsibility for children's lives. And the man responded, if the children need to die, then they'll die.
Hey, it's okay because Joe Biden said ceasefire.
Somebody needs to seize him, okay?
He's like this. Hold on. Joe is like, Israel, I support you. I'm sending you money. AOC's like, I don't support them. I don't know why, but I just don't. And then literally, Joe's like, just kidding. Stop it. Stop
Guys,
it.
everybody just stop.
They're like, Russia's getting involved. Quit it. I'm going to have to act like a leader. Quit.
Bring it down. Bring it down. It's
Okay,
bad, guys.
I'm
It's...
done. Go ahead. I'll be quiet now. I'm joking too much. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. We got to lighten the mood. It's fine. It's
Someone
fine.
said dem over dare.
Him over there.
What else happened in today's news? Oh, they passed the bill to oh my god, HR A B C D F G H I J K L M N P.
3330 or 30.
The commission to primary, like the primary, like I don't get it.
The January 6th tax.
I thought we already did that.
Listen, it's okay. Here, let me just give you a rundown. It's 3233, HR Bill 3233. And this is to provide consideration to establish a national commission to investigate the January 6th attack on the United States Capitol complex and for other purposes, and providing for consideration.
What's the other purposes?
I don't know.
I feel like you just read like a PBS Kids like excerpt. Like,
No, bro, that was a Hallmark card. What are you talking about?
So we're gonna finally find out that the House Speaker, like Lindsey Graham said, is responsible.
I hope so. That's what I can hope comes out of it. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
it also depends on who they're putting on this commission. Why? Look, they need a commission of people to get rid of the president, 25th Amendment. They need a commission to investigate something they set up, because last time we saw a video, the police were like, yeah, you can come here. And what did people say? Go gather more Americans, but let's be peaceful. Oh.
dun dun dun. The plot thickens. Oh my gosh. And Joe Biden, he has the word, I can't say because it might take us down, but he has it. We all know it. You know it. It's huge. It's going to be huge.
Huge.
And Dr. Fruitcake is over here telling everybody that they can't take their mask off.
Dr. Fruit Loop.
Dr. Fruitcake Fauci. Dr. Fauci.
Fauci cheese.
He's gross.
Gross,
I could come up with a lot of different names for that guy. I can't.
I don't get it. Okay. So we were talking about this before the show. So Nancy Pelosi says they're not going to lift the mask mandate inside Congress until every person's vaccinated. And it totally takes out the right for people to say no. What about my body, my choice? Aren't you guys pushing that bill?
You going to tell everybody they can't have an abortion if they're going to be on the House floor too? Like, what are we going to swing this door both ways or no?
Hey, look, they want you to kill your kids and yourself. So go ahead and get vaccinated.
Shoot.
Hey, leave them out of it.
I'm sorry. We're talking about Demi. Like, damn. I can't even say they and them because I might be talking about Demi at this point.
Right.
You're so confusing, girl. I mean,
boy, guy,
she's not a
him,
girl.
her, it, them.
She's a them. So can we refer to her as an it?
All of you are really confusing. Them is plural, bro.
I just really want her to take me back to when she just released Skyscraper. But now it all makes a lot more sense now.
I just can't. I just can't.
Oh man.
What happens at Camp Rock stays at Camp Rock.
No, that's when she lost her marbles, man.
The Jonas Brothers done something to that girl.
It really did.
That's who hurt her.
She is on that crack. Not crack, that crack. Did you guys hear about Black Lives Matter?
What about
What
them now?
now?
Black Lives Matter says they're standing in solidarity with the Palestinians.
Yeah, polar bears for global warming.
They said, we are a movement committed to ending settler colonism. Okay, they use these different words in all forms and will continue to advocate for Palestinian liberation. Always have, always will be. So when you go there, and I'm going to show this video on High Mic. There's a guy who goes to these different places, pro-Palestine, pro-Israel, and they specifically reference Black people to be monkeys.
Who?
The pro-Palestinian people. They think that Black people are monkeys. So
what the left and the media is doing is literally taking all these things. So, like, for example, they're like saying that Asian hate is a white people thing. No, it's actually Black people do it.
yes.
And then they're saying like, oh, the Palestinians love Black people when really reality they don't. And then they're over here like, oh, like the gay people are like, yeah, we love Palestine. Yeah. I was like, they'll throw you off a building. Like they can see. Like, if you want to be pro-Palestine, sure, go ahead. But, like, just let you know, they bury you about 5 feet under the ground and let your head stick out and they throw rocks at your head. But, hey, whenever you're ready to
But
talk
I mean,
about
you know, whatever you want is fine.
go to Palestine with your pride flags and let me know how that goes.
We won't be waiting on a call from you.
You ain't coming back.
BLM,
And that's
everybody.
on period.
Round of applause
No.
for BLM.
I'm not giving them a hand clap, bro. No. You can round it all you want over there because I'm not joining in.
They're ridiculous. They're ridiculous. But you know who else is ridiculous?
Demi Lovato.
I'm not even I'm gonna show you guys who else is ridiculous. And when you see this, you're gonna laugh because I laughed. I kind of cried when I read this. Oh, did you hear that?
God. I heard about this.
Beetlejuice Lightfoot says she's only gonna give one-on-one interviews to journalists of color.
Suni, you're in.
I know. So we're gonna get her on PTP.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Christine.
What about people who identify as colored?
Look, you know what? You can tell her that. I think it would be great to have her on here and say, look, we have a trans race person. You know, you should relate to that.
Okay.
Can we interview you?
Wait, so my question is, we don't need to even ask her to come on the show. Don't we just need to say Beetlejuice 3 times and he comes?
Yeah. So
She, them.
Beetlejuice, I am ready because I am the journalist that's of color. So let's go because I have questions. I have questions and you have answers, madam. I'm
as
ready.
white
She
as a
should have
sheet.
never come out and said
Casper, the friendly ghost over here, is identifying as a trans Black woman.
Yeah, bro. I
this. Shout out
lose.
to Lightfoot, bro. She's like, I don't want to talk to white folks no more. I just want to talk to the Black journalists. Let's see how many she actually talks to. And that's why she said it, because she recognizes there's not many that get the light of day.
So I walked into the store. You know how Ohio lifted the mask mandate if you're vaccinated. I'm never going to tell anybody on here if I got the vaccine or not. None of you ever will know because guess what? It's none of anybody's business. So I walk into the store and I go, they have a guy standing there and he goes, have you been vaccinated? I said, have you ever been tested for HIV? He said, what? I said, do you have hepatitis B? He said, no, why? I said, do you have a mental disorder? He said, no, why are you asking me that? I said, oh, I thought we were asking each other things that were protected under HIPAA law that you weren't allowed to ask me. And he was just like this.
That's why he works at Home Depot. He don't know what HIPAA is.
Because at the end of the day, ask him with the question. Ask him, do you have HIV? No.
Do you need a prescription? Do ya?
Do you have a mental disorder? And by you asking me that, I assume that you do.
Yes. Mic drop.
But that's one way to get around it. If you have any questions, concerns, if you are vaccinated, if you're not vaccinated, that's completely up to you. But by law, they cannot ask you. Period. Point blank. They can never ask you.
HIPAA.
And also, if you guys are going to say anything on your posts about HIPAA, can you please spell it right? It's HIPAA, not HIPPA. So please, to just help your cause, HIPAA, not HIPPA.
Yeah, because
Oh my gosh,
Blake will lose a lot of sleep
Linda,
if he sees a bunch of people putting HIPPA.
Linda, I'm not calling you out, but you just did it. I'm just saying that to be nice to everybody because I know people try to defend themselves, and I want you guys to people not to come at you for your spelling.
Hippo. Do you need a hippo?
This is the correct way to spell it, right?
He's about to say Kerneck.
This is a crew neck way to spell it right here.
Kerneck.
Oh my god! I literally almost said Kerneck.
This is the correct way to spell it right here.
And that's on period.
Gosh, man.
Oh my. Listen, the news is so bad. It's just okay, this is fake. Okay, so they're posting news stories and then literally hours later they're removing them because they're false. Our journalists can't tell a news story between their really, Odin?
Dude, he's
Dang.
It's him.
Dang.
Soon he thought it was live.
She done give you the stank eye, bro. She was like,
She's like, everyone heard that, and I'm like, damn, great, here we go.
Oh, man.
hippos.
The journalists are not journalists. They don't even know what's true and not true. People lie. Everyone's lying. There's not a crisis at the border. There's no Eastern Palestinian, Middle Eastern conflict. It's all a lie. China is not interfering with anybody's lives. They're not trying to infiltrate the entire world. The sky is green and the grass is blue. So,
yeah.
And Orange Man bad. That's all you guys really need to know.
That's it.
Laughter is the best medicine.
I voted for the mean tweeter. I don't know about y'all, but
Oh
Can I talk about Jill Biden for a second, man? When I saw this article, I about died. You're gonna like it.
I know. I know what you're gonna say.
We're black. Why
What?
we black?
I was I'm trying to put that up there. Joe sniffing himself. Sorry.
Yo, she told Harris to go F herself.
I don't know which side I stand with. Who do I stand with in this? This is the hardest team to be on. Who do we pick?
She got mad. She got upset. There's no video.
Oh, okay.
She got upset because Kamala Harris challenged Joe on his racist pieces of legislation because he's a racist. And she told her to go F herself. And then Joe Biden's like, I can't believe she would ever say anything like that about me, even though I authored the 94 crime bill that just locked a black man up for life. For life. They gave him life in prison for weed. Oh.
Hi, my name is Suni, and I approve this message.
This is what we're dealing with.
Wait, whose
Welcome
side
to
are we
America.
on here? We really need to pick.
Jesus.
Always Jesus,
good.
If
bro.
you had to pick between Kamala Harris in this corner of the ring, or Dr. Jill Biden over in this ring, who would you choose?
I'm jumping off the bridge because I don't want to pick either one of them.
You turn the F around.
I'm good. Jill's not a doctor. Listen, Jill can identify with whatever she wants to identify with.
Yeah,
Identifies vaccinated. I'm gonna say that when somebody asks me. No, but identifies vaccinated, so therefore I am vaccinated, right? It's a social construct to get vaccinated.
And 2 + 2 is 5.
If it was 4, it'd be racist.
Someone said, "Can I TKO both of them?"
Yes, do it.
TKO. Someone says I'm jumping with you. Oh
Let's
god.
go. We're not jumping off a bridge. We're just jumping off the stage and running.
People are like, oh, so if you're pro choice to get vaccinated, then you must be pro choice for abortion. I said, actually, one actually kills a human being 100% of the time.
Yeah.
The other one is like, good luck.
Figure it out.
Oh, God.
Welcome to 2021.
2020 was so fun. Like, I don't think 2021 could top it off. It's going to be a shit show.
This is like the ride that you want to get off. I'm ready to get off.
Me too. All right, guys. You guys have anything else?
No, man, that was the news. I don't have anything.
Guys, me and the PTP team give you latest breaking news all day long. If you guys miss it, if you miss any news, or if we miss any news, I'll be shocked. Second off, if we don't report it, it's probably stupid. Like if it's not like if MSNBC says, "Oh, there was a water main break in Virginia, and there was 3 geese, and the one geese fell down a drain." I'm like, I don't care. So I'm not going to tell you about the goose that fell down. The geese, them fell down the drain. It's just not important. So if you guys need information, you know where to find it. Oh my God, the hippos.
Hey guys, don't forget Kaylee's dropping a dope shirt. All right, every woman needs to go get it.
Yeah,
go get that shirt and shove it in everybody's face that being a woman is not a feeling. So if you don't have ovaries to twist, bruh, sit the way down.
Kaylee, I think since everybody's tuning in, everybody that's tuning in live, we're going to give them exclusive. We're going to give everybody that's on this right now 10% off, and you need to go get this shirt. If you're a woman.
And if you want it.
No, guys need to wear this too, man. Yeah. Guys can wear it.
Yeah, it comes in
make
purple.
Even more of a statement.
Someone says, "Is it coming purple?" Yes.
Yes, I do, Steve. I got me a Navy SEAL weapon. Oh, we love you too, Leslie.
Hearts.
All right, guys. Kaylee, what code can they use?
Shoot, I can make one right now. Oops. Why did you
like that? You sure you want to show us?
Yeah. Everybody.
Hey, can you make the code women10?
Yeah.
Woman. Or they them 10.
Oh my gosh.
I ain't doing it, bro. 10% off. Woman 10. Woman 10, and I will be posting the shirt after we get off of here.
You should do a woman. Because you can't say a man anymore. A woman
10.
Which one is it?
A woman 10.
A woman 10. Pronouns matter.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. We love you guys. Tune in tomorrow. I have my show at 7:00. And then if you're a Patreon member, we have our weekly meeting. If you guys aren't on that, you're missing out because we have tons of fun. Patreon, if you need the link to the Patreon to join, it's super great. You get 4 meetings a month. We hang out, have fun, ask questions. It's a great, great environment. But tune in. But that's all I have. Anything else for you guys?
Anthony.
He's got to go.
Do you now? He just admitted that. We got witnesses.
I'm telling Kelly. She already knows, though. All right, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.